Welcome to Underground 2. We will be doing a dyno tune today, and this can literally be done on any car, and I'm gonna show you how to get more power. So here at the Dyno Tuning, we are just gonna say drag race, and let's quickly look at our specs. So there we got 517 and we got 330. I'm actually going to take a photo on my phone real quick just so I've got the accurate numbers whenever we have to come back. So I want you to remember 517 Newton meters, 330 kilowatts. So we are going to tune this car real quick. We are not going to go extreme and literally tune the suspension or tune the drivetrain, aerodynamics or whatsoever. We're only going to tune the ECU and turbo. So let's quickly go over here. So this is where everything gets a little bit complicated, especially if you don't know how this works. So technically this is your ECU. Here at the bottom is your RPMs. Here on the left hand side is your torque. So obviously, let's be accurate guys. Whenever your car idles, it's always idling just below 1,000 RPMs, which is this is 1,000 RPMs, 2,000 RPMs, 3, 4, and etc. So why do we need so much power at 0 to 1,000 RPMs at idle? So we're gonna take this all the way down. So did you notice how all the graphs actually went up? Let's quickly take this one up. So do you see what's happening now? The more power we put from 0 to 1,000 RPMs, literally standstill idle RPMs, we are losing power at the top end. So literally if we take it down, we are increasing the power over here. So literally the same works even from 1,000 to 2,000 RPMs. Let's be honest. In a drag race or even in a circuit race, sprint or whatsoever, even drifting, we are never between 1 and 2,000 RPMs. So why have so much power over there? So let's drop it as well. So now we can see we maxed out all the way from 4,000 to 9,000 RPMs. But did you notice when we actually lowered this button, this one actually increased. So we don't need power over here. So as we're gonna drop 0 to 1,000, 2 to 3,000 is gonna go up. Check at this. It literally just went up. So from 0 to 2,000 RPMs, which in racing we are never at. We will never probably see that. We don't need that much torque. So by taking them all the way down, it's increasing max power for the rest of the RPMs. And that is the bonus. That is what you want to see. That is the real answer to getting better times, stronger cars, and better dyno results. So we're going to quickly go to turbo. We're going to do the same. So here it can get a bit more complicated, right? We are literally only tuning this car for what? For drag racing at this moment. This WRX is my drag racing car. So I know for a certain fact that if I work on my drivetrain, my gear ratio in that matter of fact, I am always above about 6,000 and up, 6,000 and up. So literally from 5,000 downwards, we don't actually need power. We can squeeze in more power over here. So let's quickly go to about 4,000 RPMs. We're gonna drop it. And did you see how everything increased, even the ones here at the back? So if we go to 3,000 RPMs, we increased it. So now you can see these ones over here are pretty good. But this doesn't look good. Going higher, down, up, no. So let's smoothen it out. So we're gonna do this, and as you can see, we are actually pushing the 5,000 RPMs up. Doing this, the 5,000 RPMs are going up even more. Continuing 4, even though this dropped and 3 went up, but the 5 is gonna go up even more now. 2, 1. So we're gonna keep on doing it with 4, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. But already we can see that our 5,000 RPMs is at max. So now we're gonna concentrate on 4,000 RPMs. So let's rather have a little bit more power from 4,000 RPMs upward than having a little bit more power in 3,000 RPMs. So we're gonna drop it, drop it, drop it. So as you guys can see, 4,000 is actually going higher. And all these right over here, they're becoming a little bit less. The more I do it, the less they become. Okay, let's just continue by repeating it. I think we're gonna have to do about 3 more times. Almost there. Oh, I just actually did an oopsie there. Okay, and there you guys can see from 0 to 3,000 RPMs, there is like no boost. So then it starts picking up and then it ramps, hitting in a bunch of boost. Okay, So we have done it, the ECU and the turbo tuning. Let's quickly go back to a dyno run. So before we start, I'm looking at my phone now with the photo I took. Before, the torque was 517.5. The max power was 330.3. Let's see how that changed. Oh my word, guys. So we went from 517 newton meters of torque to 542 newton meters. So that is what? That is quite a lot of gains. That's I think that's 35 newton meters, 25 newton meters, whatever. I don't have my calculator with me now. No hate, everyone. So for the max power, we were at 330.3 kilowatts. We at 350.8 kilowatts now. That's a 20 point. Wait. Yeah, let's just say a 20 kilowatt gain. That is insane. Even if you look here at the graph, we can see this is the before and after. So the faded one over here is the before, and this is the new one. So literally here we can see that the car was dead compared to this line over here. But once, I think this entire graph is a bit off. It should be shifted a bit to the right. But nevertheless, here you guys can see at whatever RPM, we know it's about 3,000 to 4,000 RPMs. It just nailed. And it stayed above the entire time till when it reached max, and it all the way down, it also remained at its highest. So this is the torque. So for the kilowatt, you can see we started with less kilowatt, and then when the kilowatt hit in, up until here, we were doing just about the same until it hit all the way up till here. I don't know if you guys can see, here's the faded blue line over here, here's the max blue line. It is so much better. This tune, like just doing that, helps so much more. So obviously, games does have bugs. People can actually find out a weird bug by increasing the downforce or something. You can actually make more power. I actually had a person saying that we should only install upgrades 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, which is your 1, 2, 3, if I'm not mistaken, is your engine, your ECU, and your gearbox, or 7, or something, or 7, sorry. And then from 7, it's upwards like your weight and stuff like that, turbo and stuff like that. I tried it. It didn't work. So there is some ways that people can actually go around the game and actually gain more dyno results, where this is straightforward for you to understand, to always make sure you're getting more power. So I want to show you guys something as well. I did thought about this. So technically what happened is, whenever you make a gear shorter, what you're actually doing is you're allowing a bit more power to go down to the floor. Reason being is like whenever, let's say your gear is very long, let's say your first gear is very long, your car will actually bog down, meaning that it's gonna pull away. Sorry guys, my sound effects are crappy, but anyway, and then if you make your gear shorter, it's like, and then, so because it's so darn short, like technically imagine pulling away in any car in first gear and pulling away in fifth gear. You understand, fifth gear is much longer than first gear, so first gear just feels like it's putting down a bit more power. So I literally tried this. Check this out. If you do your dyno, first gear, second gear, third gear. Okay, so that was the third gear pull. Everything is still the same, 542, 350. So if we actually go to tune settings, we can go to drivetrain, 1, 2, 3. We can make, we can make this one as short as we possibly can. As soon as we go to test run again, sorry, not test run, Dyno tune, return to the dyno. That was my accident, sorry about that. Dyno run, check this out, 1, 2, 3. You can hear that is very, very short, but we made the same power. So unfortunately, that does not work for more power on the dyno. But anyway, guys, there we go. That is how you can increase power on your car. Hopefully it was a quick and easy tutorial to help you out. Nevertheless, thank you so much for watching. If you guys are sticking till now, you guys are true supporters. Thank you so much. If you would love to support the channel, hit the logo at the bottom right corner to subscribe. If you want to see a similar video, hit the icon on the left. If you want to see one of my most recent videos, hit the icon on the right, and then I'll see all of you legends in my next video. But for now, peace out, everyone.